Sydney Harbour Bridge, and it is huge. You see the Sydney Opera House? Look how beautiful it is. It's a Sydney ferry. That is so cool. G'day kids, Ozzie here. Now just before we get stuck into today's episode, if you haven't seen it already, our merchandise is now live on our website, aussieforkids.com, where you can get all of your favourite Aussie items like the Aussie hat, made especially for kids' heads, or the mini replica Aussie tee. How cool is that? All for our mini Aussie fans. And if you love Aussie that much, you can even get 3 things in a combo: a hat, a shirt, and a sweatband, all on our website. But one of my favourite items is this one, the Aussie socks, with this little touch here. Stay keen, kids, as always. Available right now on our website, aussieforkids.com. In the meantime, kids, enjoy this episode and stay keen.
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie. G'day Ozzie.
G'day kids, it's Ozzie here. As you can see, I'm sitting on a bus, but it's not just any bus. This is the big bus in Sydney, and I'm all the way on the roof. That's right, this one doesn't have a roof. I'm sitting right on the top, and we are going to take this bus all around Sydney and check out the most amazing sights that this world-class city has to offer. I think it's my favourite city, Sydney, where I live. Madame Two Swords and Sea Life Sydney Aquarium. Oh, and Darling Harbour. This is so cool. Harbour Bridge. How cool is that? Wow. Wow. Look at this. It's a Sydney Harbour Bridge and it is huge. This is Sydney Harbour Bridge, also nicknamed the Coat Hanger. And did you know that when they first painted it, before it was opened, it took 272,000 litres of paint to paint this with 3 coats of paint. It's amazing, it's so big. That's Luna Park. See the smiling face? That's Luna Park. Just over here to my left is the Sydney Ferry. If you're ever in Sydney, make sure you get to ride on a Sydney ferry. We've also done an episode with Sydney ferries, so check that out too. You see the Sydney Opera House? That's such a cool place. Did you know that the sails on the Opera House are made up of over 1 million white tiles? That's so many. Check out some of these buildings around us. We're in a place called The Rocks in Sydney, and some of these buildings are the oldest in Sydney. See that massive tower there? That is the tallest building in Sydney. It's called the Sydney Tower. It is 309 metres tall. And see those cables coming down from them? They're golden cables. There's 56 of those. And if you laid all of those down, one after the other, they'd stretch from Sydney all the way to New Zealand. That's a long way. So a really cool thing about this bus tour as we go past Hyde Park, beautiful park in Sydney, is that you get these headphones and you can plug them in. They come in different languages and it gives you lots of fun facts about all the awesome destinations around Sydney. And in between the fun facts, it has really cool music.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day, Ozzie. G'day, Ozzie.
That's cool, that's the Australian Museum. Inside there's lots of exhibitions about dinosaurs, lots of animals and heaps of Australian history. He's the best. That's why I love this city so much. So many awesome things to see, like the Sydney Harbour Bridge and the Sydney Opera House, like that. Beautiful. Look at this beautiful church, St Mary's Cathedral. It's the longest church in the whole of Australia. Still going. Isn't she beautiful? There you go, kids. We have had such a fun time today exploring the city of Sydney on this amazing big bus tour. We've checked out the Opera House, we've seen the Harbour Bridge, and we've seen Darling Harbour, among lots of other things. I hope you've loved learning all about our amazing city right here in Sydney. We'll see you on a brand new episode of Ozzie this Sunday. Until then, stay keen. If you haven't already, make sure you get a grown-up to help you hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any of the new and exciting videos that we put out. Speaking of new and exciting, if there's a video that you'd love to see Ozzie do, make sure you send us a message on our socials, on Facebook or Instagram at Ozzie for Kids. We'll see you again soon, kids. And until then, stay keen. Oh, and by the way, did you happen to find the hidden Ozzie icon in that video? Yeah, make sure you look closely because they're in every single video. That's right. Stay keen, kids.
Ozzie, 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 oi! Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of